The United States recently conducted a precision strike in northwestern Nigeria, targeting militant camps linked to ISIS-affiliated groups operating in the region. The strike focused on Sokoto State, a strategically sensitive area bordering Niger, where extremist elements from the Sahel have increasingly pushed southward into Nigerian territory. Intelligence assessments indicate the targets were training and logistics hubs used by Islamic State-aligned cells, including Sahel-based factions and locally affiliated groups with possible operational overlap from ISWAP networks. This region has seen a steady rise in militant activity as pressure in Mali and Niger forces fighters to seek new operating space. The objective was disruption before expansion, not occupation, not escalation, containment. What makes this operation notable is not only where it occurred, but how it was carried out. Unlike conventional drone strikes often used in counter-terror operations, this strike relied on long-range naval firepower combined with aerial intelligence assets. Precision weapons were launched from United States Navy vessels positioned in the Gulf of Guinea, hundreds of miles from the target area. Coordination was conducted through United States Africa Command, with intelligence sharing and operational approval confirmed by Nigerian authorities. This allowed the strike to be executed without violating sovereignty or deploying foreign ground forces. The targets included fortified camps, supply depots, and communications nodes. The aim was to degrade command capability, disrupt logistics, and limit the ability of these groups to train, organize, and project force into civilian areas. At the same time, the strike underscores the ongoing challenges facing Nigerian forces, particularly in remote regions. Terrain, porous borders, limited infrastructure, and cross-border militant movement complicate sustained operations. Precision support of this kind is designed to offset those limitations without replacing local forces. To strike targets at this distance with this level of accuracy, the United States relies on platforms built for deep strike operations beyond hostile airspace. The most likely launch platforms were Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyers operating offshore. These warships are equipped with the Aegis combat system and vertical launch cells capable of deploying a wide range of weapons. For an operation of this type, the primary weapon is the Tomahawk land attack cruise missile. The Tomahawk is engineered for long-range precision strikes against fixed targets. It can travel over 1,000 kilometers while flying at low altitude, following terrain contours to reduce radar detection. Its guidance system combines satellite navigation, inertial systems, and terrain mapping, allowing it to strike designated coordinates with extremely high accuracy. The missile carries a conventional high-explosive warhead optimized for hardened targets such as reinforced structures, underground bunkers, and ammunition storage sites. The blast is designed to concentrate destructive force on the target itself, limiting collateral effects beyond the immediate impact zone. Naval strikes of this kind are rarely conducted in isolation. Aerial platforms play a critical supporting role. Surveillance aircraft and unmanned systems monitor the target area before, during, and after the strike. Drones operating at altitude provide confirmation of activity, track movement patterns, and conduct battle damage assessment once the weapons impact. This layered approach allows planners to strike only when confidence is high and to verify results without placing personnel at risk. It also allows operations to remain scalable, repeatable, and politically controlled. Every platform involved operates as part of a networked system. Satellites provide targeting data. Aerial sensors track movement. Naval assets execute the strike. The result is a compressed kill chain designed to neutralize targets before they can disperse or relocate. Striking in northwestern Nigeria presents unique operational challenges. This is not open desert or dense urban terrain. It is a mix of semi-arid land, scattered settlements, forested pockets, and informal transit routes. Militant camps here are often temporary. Structures are light. Locations change frequently. That makes timing critical. A strike that arrives too early risks civilian exposure. A strike that arrives too late hits empty ground. This is why persistent intelligence matters more than raw firepower. Signals intelligence detects communications. Aerial surveillance tracks vehicle movement. Human reporting confirms whether a site is active or abandoned. Only when these layers align does a strike move forward. Accuracy is essential because these camps often sit near civilian routes or local communities. Wide-area weapons would be unacceptable. Precision munitions allow planners to target specific structures without expanding the damage footprint. Surprise also matters. Low-altitude flight profiles reduce early detection. Fighters have less time to scatter. In terrain with many escape paths, speed and unpredictability are decisive. The initial assessment of the operation indicates that the targeted camps were effectively neutralized. Nigerian and USA officials confirmed that multiple ISIS-affiliated sites in Sokoto State were struck, including command centers, supply depots, and training facilities. While exact numbers of casualties have not been released, local authorities report no confirmed civilian deaths, though debris from the strikes reached nearby settlements, prompting minor structural damage and local alarm. The operation was framed as a joint effort to disrupt imminent threats and prevent militant expansion from the Sahel into northern Nigeria. U.S. and Nigerian leaders emphasized the precision nature of the strikes, highlighting that they were conducted with the approval and coordination of the Nigerian government. Intelligence indicates that the action temporarily disrupted command and movement within the targeted groups, though verification is ongoing and further assessment is required to fully understand the operational impact. Statements from local and international sources underscore that while the strikes demonstrated reach and capability, they are not an endpoint. The operation serves as both a tactical disruption and a strategic signal. Regional partners are observing the effectiveness of precision engagement, and militant groups are being forced to adapt in real time. The true measure of success will depend on whether pressure is maintained, intelligence is continuously updated, and local forces regain operational momentum in the aftermath of the strike. For clear, accurate, and in-depth analysis of major operations, events, and strategies worldwide, this is your channel. Subscribe to stay ahead and see the stories others can't explain. Drop a comment to share your thoughts or questions. We read every one.